Hey everyone, it's been a long time since I've made a video. A lot's changed. I'm no longer at uni, but I have had issues with having depression still when working. Struggling to kind of get up in the morning and have motivation to go to work. At one point I actually rang 101, where I was in like a big crying hysterical state. I just wanted to like see a doctor like then or something. These community psychiatric nurses, anything, but what they did was sent me to a doctor's in another town, where basically I'm not sure, I can't remember now if the doctor did actually up my tablets, but signed me off of work, and it was a temporary contract, so in the end that resulted in me losing my job. That was last year, and I had an internship that I also struggled with. Part of me just doesn't see how I'm going to be, I just don't know how I'm gonna, work in the future when I have this issue, I don't know, maybe if I could drive it would be better, so I wasn't kind of waiting around on schedules of public transport and things like that. I don't know. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm having a really down mood, down evening, and it's my own fault, and it's related to a guy, but basically a very close friend of mine who we casually sleep together sometimes when we're kind of living near to each other. But basically I've known him years and years and years, and I do have feelings for him, and he knows this. It was an agreement that, we would have sex, he's not like this horrible person that's kind of like, having sex with me and kind of just buggering off thinking, oh well, she's got feelings for me, screw her, but basically he met someone else who he's sleeping with, and I stupidly asked when he was seeing her again, and now I know it's Sunday, and that's just making me feel really crap, basically. I just kind of feel like anything, I don't know, I feel like he's being distant, and it's not, everything between us isn't just sex, it's, we're friends, we talk about normal stuff, but I just kind of feel like he is being distant now, and I don't know if he is, or which, because I feel so crap knowing that he's going to be with another woman on Sunday. And I don't know if it bothers me, the fact that he's going to be with another woman, or the fact that I know he's seen her a few times, and that's, like, I've known him ages, so we have a close bond that I like to think he wouldn't have with somebody else, but knowing that he's seen this person a few times now and is continuing to see her, I'm kind of worried that, he'll have his own special relationship with somebody else. Yeah, so feeling crap about that. General life, I'm not working. I've applied to be a carer for my mum. I'm waiting for that to go through, see if I get it. I don't know if I will. And because of that as well, it means I've got no money to kind of do anything like driving lessons, or you know, to kind of meet new people. I've kind of haven't seen my group of friends from college for over a year now. Most of them drive. None of them will come and collect me. And they're like really into drinking, and I don't drink, and I don't know. One of them has been like really distant for ages now, years and years, and I didn't even know that someone close to her had died like a month previously. Like, I didn't even know. So I just kind of feel like most of those relationships are kind of like dead. There's only one girl that I kind of talk to regularly, and I don't see her. I only kind of talk to her via messages. So I just don't really know what's going on in life. And that's the other thing, like, apart from my best friend and this guy that I've mentioned, who's also a close friend of mine, apart from those two people, I don't really have anyone else in the world, you know. My family are pretty much useless. Say they'll be there for you and then just shit all over you. You know, and I'm worried, like, my parents are pensioners, I'm staying with them at the moment. I don't own their house. You know, I need to get myself sorted, and I need to be moved out of this house because, you know, if something happened to them tomorrow, I've got like 5 days to get the house cleared and get out, and the council wouldn't even help rehouse me. We've checked like this numerous times, and they're just like, no, wouldn't even put you in a hostel, like emergency housing, nothing. So I'm worried about that, even though it could be years away, but you never know. I also don't particularly want to be living in this area. I want to move back closer to where this guy is, because not because of him, but because the area is nice and I used to live there. I guess I've just not really, I've got no one to speak to about this stuff. I'm not really sure, like, writing a journal helps as such anymore, you know. If it ever did help, just something I used to do as a kid, but... So, yeah. Anyway, this video is getting long, so I'm going to go. I hope you're all well, and hopefully things will be better. Bye.